Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook, Pacific Bay, case number 8, the root of all evil, going on to chapter number 2. Make sure you guys like and comment down below. This video will come out faster and so will chapter 3. I hacked into the Army servers, Ace, and I found that your victim was investigating a top secret project before she got killed with a giant plant. That's what the Project Audrey is all about. The swamps were the base for illegal experiments led by a leading pharmaceutical company, Pacific Pharma. The experiments were stopped a couple years ago and the lab's abandoned now. Still, I'll upload the coordinates in your tablet in case you want to check it out, Ace. I've also arranged a meeting with Sally Perkins, Pacific Pharma's current CEO. I hope it's okay with you. Less work for me is always good in my book, Hannah. Nice job. So what's it going to be, Ace? Would you rather inspect the deserted laboratory or talk to Sally Perkins? She looks very young for being a CEO. The root of all evil. Secret experiments, man. I'm telling you, this is hard. Personally, I love this. I don't know. You guys can comment down below along with your likes. But case number 21 was my favorite with Rachel Priest. Deputy Chief, hey, sorry for the delay. I was personally testing a new lemongrass product. So what does the Pacific Bay Police want with our company? Well, Mrs. Perkins, we've learned that your company used to work in the swamps on a classified project. Could you tell us more about the experiments led there? I've never had access to those labs. I've only been nominated as a CEO a year ago, and that information has been lost for longer than that. All I know is that a group of our scientists were sent to the swamps to work on a secret project under the protection of the military. And don't expect the military to help you out with this, though. Everyone who knew about the experiments has vanished into thin air. To be fair, most of us thought it was nothing more than an urban legend. Huh, so you can't tell us anything. How convenient, isn't it, Ace? Well, thank you for your time, Mrs. Perkins. I'm sure we'll meet again. It's funny, none of them have any, like, distinguishing marks on them. So it's got to be, like, hair color. It's got to be male or female. It's got to be one of those. I'm guessing it's probably a male because there seem to be more of those. But I guess we'll see. Actually, you know, we're even at 2 and 2. So I really don't know. Ooh, secret experiments. Very much reminds me of the case 21. So mouse, microscope, telescope, turtle, faded papers. Where the heck are you? Looks like you're on... Ah! Stuck in the vent. I did not guess that. Oh, woohoo! Really, the only reason I'm there is because me and these people have used cash and no one else has. Well, this side looks like something out of a zombie movie, Ace. Look at it. Only a couple of years and nature's already reclaimed the place. Everything is old and dusty in here, except for those vials you found. You think you can find something relevant on them, Ace? And there's also those notes you found. Looks like a bunch of rubbish to me. But if you think you can clear them out, be my guess. Now, I will say, guys, that probably in a few more cases, I think it's probably going to be like 10 more cases, I'm going to be actually out of all cash. So what I'll probably be doing is putting together, you know, donate to speed up the labs. So when that comes around, you know, let me know if you guys would like to help me to speed this stuff up. I love how they only do 2. They used to do 4 in some of the other ones. It was crazy. Gotta say, that was fast, Ace. Let's get the powder you collected from those vials to analysis. Well, yeah, Frank. I mean, if you remember in Grimsboro, we had to do sometimes 4, so this is basically nothing for us. Let's examine some of these notes. Okay. Oh, it's the plant. I must say you impressed me, Ace. The papers you found seem to be about a scientific formula linked to the growth of plants. And that drawn plant sure looks like the one digested our victim, Ace. You think Hannah could help with that? Yeah, you're right. We should send her the formula. How long is it going to take you, Hannah? 12 hours. So we're basically missing probably a 15-hour one. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys probably after around 6 hours so we can catch back on this. Make sure you guys like and comment. And I will be in the next one showing some guys that have commented on my video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in a little bit. Au revoir. Alright folks, before we do any of this, let's finish this up. I must say, that's some strange sample you just sent me. It's some kind of fertilizer, but it's nothing that I've seen of before. I crossed my results with Roxy's, and that fertilizer matches one found on the victim. That forced the plant to eat her. Which means the killer is the one who used those vials we found in the lab. Nice catch, Ace. Well, that's not the best part. I also found a few fragments of hair in the preparation that obviously come from your killer. I can therefore tell you that they have brown hair. I told you it was going to be a little bit with the hair. But anyways, guys, I'm actually going to wait 3 hours because I do not have 150 likes yet. So I'm going to wait. Maybe I'll be a little bit faster. We shall all see. But you guys will see it very quickly. So if you guys haven't already, like and comment down below. I thank you very much. See you guys all in a little bit. Au revoir. Alright guys, let's finish this formula. Well, the formula you found in the secret lab is designed for exaggerating growth and living metabolisms. Like that giant man-eating plant Ace found in the forest, you mean? I knew something that big couldn't be natural. Well, that's incredible. And that's not all it could be used on. Jan said the experiment could be successfully replicated on humans. That doesn't sound so good. Well, you're right, Ace. We better have another look at those plants now that we know that they've been tampered with. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Oh, I love the colors, though. Alright, let's see. So we got surgical mask, broken pieces. It's plants, so it's obviously not broken pieces. There's the broken pieces. And we have watermelon, which should be here. Here. Heron and a bag. Wow, 3 clues. I'm so glad I got a whole bunch of stars, because I'm going to be using them. Ugh, another mosquito bit me. I hate this forest. I hate those bloody swamps. Please tell me you found something interesting, Ace. Alright, you want me to search through those plants? Ugh, no way I'm touching that. It's probably a mosquito nest. And those sharp pieces you found, I hope you can put them back together. I don't want to cut myself on them. Alright, I'll help you out. Don't yell. That bag looks pretty straightforward. Let's have a look inside. Alright, let's go through this, man. Let's use up most of my stars that I found. Ooh. I should be able to find this in like 2 seconds. Yeah, less than that. 0. Love it. So what'd you find in those deadly plants, Ace? Wait, you found a garden tool? You mean someone actually takes care of those things? And there's even a name on it. Ray Westman. Doesn't ring a bell, but let's find this guy and hear what he has to say. Now, if any of the creators of this game are listening to this or watching this, I say we bring back some old characters from Grimsboro. Make them move to this or be on vacation here or something. I mean, I would love to have, even if they're not suspects or, you know, even if they're not the murderer, just have them suspects. I think it'd be great to tie them in. I mean, you're already doing something that has like secret experiments. So, that being said, who would you guys like to bring back? I'm trying to think who I really liked that wasn't a murderer. I would love to see James Woods. I think that's his name. The guy with the dogs. I really liked him. Darn, that bag is filled with voodoo stuff. How many more of these idols are we going to find, Ace? It must be the 4th one. Well, keen eyes, Ace. The piece of fabric on that idol is from a military uniform. And those blonde hair? Yeah, you think it's meant to represent our victim? You're right, Ace. This must be another one of Priestess Mabayo's tricks. I must say, I'm curious to see how Mabayo is going to justify this one. I'm pretty curious too. That doesn't seem like it's going to be a extremely easy to make up excuses or reasoning for it. This looks like maybe it's a blowgun? would be my guess. Maybe it's a pipe. Oh, it's a knife. Okay. Well, that broken thing you restored is some sort of a makeshift weapon, Ace. Dang, that thing looks old as heck. Well, there's a symbol on it, Ace, and you've got good eyes. Let's send it to Hannah. If it means anything, she'll find out what. Yeah, I think she will. How long is it going to take her? 6 hours, that's not too bad. Alright, Ray. Help us out here. What's this all about, Deputy Chief? I don't have much time. I need to take care of my plants, and... well, then maybe you'll be happy to get back your garden tool. We found it next to a giant carnivorous plant in the swamps. Hey, that's mine indeed. I lost it a few years ago during a scientific project in the swamps. A giant carnivorous plant, you say? Could it be Julian? 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 Who's Julian? We're talking about a darn plant here. Julian is the name I gave to the only plant I managed to save after the project was cancelled. I decided to let him grow on his own. He must be pretty big now. Big enough to eat a human being, Dr. Westman. Well, technically yes, but the human body has too many chemicals. Julian wouldn't be able to properly digest such a thing. I'd suggest rodents and insects, and maybe a snake from time to time. Julian or Julian? I'm gonna say Julian. Alright, let's go talk to Priestess Bayou. Priestess Bayou, we meet again, and this time Deputy Chief Ace would like an explanation about that voodoo thingy you made. Is it supposed to represent Nora Lewis? By the goddess, can't you just leave me alone? I'm trying to make an honest living here, and be careful, I have lemongrass leaves drying everywhere. Lieutenant Nora Lewis was like you, Frank. She didn't approve of the old teachings. She found me gathering plants in the forest, and she just ordered me to clear off, as if I was a common hobo. That's not the way to treat the voodoo priestess, so I made that little idol to plague Lieutenant Lewis with the horrible stomach aches. But then you find her eaten by that plant, and I figured there was no use for it. But remember this, Ace, I wouldn't have killed her. Murder is bad for business. Yeah, you're gonna be in the final case if you don't stop what you're doing, man. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys after we process this makeshift weapon. I'm gonna grab some stars. I would actually like to give a shout out to Laura Cambre, who just commented on it on one of my videos, and I do not remember her commenting on other ones. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Clay Woodson. So thank you guys for commenting. For other people, keep commenting, liking, and you very well could be part of history. See you guys all in a little bit. 6 hours, unless I get 150 likes on the first one. So see you guys all in a little bit. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, we're back. Let's figure out what this makeshift weapon is. Christmas is coming early this year. Thanks a bunch, Ace. You just made my day with what weapon you just sent me. What are you talking about, Hannah? Hello, guys. This symbol is the one Jeremy Pratt used on his show to make sure his crew would track him if he was in danger. Guess it didn't work this time. I'm telling you, Ace, you should have seen how many resources were spent on finding this guy. Yes, Hannah, we know. And of course, Ace found him in less than an hour, as usual. What? You didn't tell me? How was he? After so long in the jungle, the guy must be half insane. Please, let me come with you when you talk to him. Sorry, Hannah, that man made a choice, and if he's insane, then that puts him on an even ground with the rest of us. Ace will handle the interrogation. Okay, what's up, crazy guy? You again. Just leave me alone. Leave the forest alone. Well, calm down, Jeremy. We found one of your weapons, and Ace wanted to ask you a few more questions. Why'd you decide to stay in the woods? You weren't lost at all. I understood my true place was here in the wild. I've been avoiding rescue missions for a year. I just wanted to stay here. I started using lemongrass. I've never felt more like myself. I never realized how life in the real world felt like a burden. Here, I take care of the plants, I talk to them, and they answer me. What more could I want, Deputy Chief Ace? Why would I risk ending all this by killing that woman? It makes no sense. You are insane. Alright, that's it. If I'm getting bitten by one more mosquito, I'm torching the swamps with a bloody flamethrower. What is it, Ace? Yes, the investigation. I had to focus on the investigation. So we went to that secret laboratory and it was wrecked. And we also talked to one of the scientists who apparently worked on Audrey, the abandoned experiment conducted in the labs. Speaking of weirdos, there was one Jeremy who's gone native, and Priestess Bayou who held a grudge against our victim. And that's without mentioning Sally Perkins, the CEO of Pacific Pharma, who tried to play dumb when you interrogated her about the lab, Ace. Just once, I would like for a murderer to just stab their victim in the neck. Just something simple. Something. Deputy Chief Ace, grab your coat. We're going to Fort Lafayette right now. The heck's wrong with you, Andrea? What happened? Soldiers from Fort Lafayette had Hannah arrested on grounds of high treason. Because she hacked into their system. That is awesome. Alright guys, we gotta save Hannah. So, again, this thing gets up to, I think first video 2, I'm going to make it 100 likes. If this goes up to 100 likes, I will upload video 3 really quickly. So I'll see you guys all in a little bit. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.